Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at Dorchester Town, the Avenue Stadium, a ground that was opened in 1990. Now that seems a long time ago, doesn't it? So I'm not going to refer to it as a new ground. I often do that, but I'm not going to do it today. This ground has a capacity of 5,229 and today Dorchester Town are hosting Basingstoke Town in the Southern Premier League. Now when Dorchester moved here in 1990, they moved just down the road from a ground that was called the Avenue. I went there several times. The Avenue is now a Tesco's. I'll try and show you that in a little bit. It literally is only a few hundred yards away up the road, and they moved to this ground which has a record attendance of 4,159. That was set against local rivals Weymouth. They have had some success in the FA Cup here. They beat Plymouth Argyle 1-0 in 2012, and Dorchester have sort of flirted between the National League South and the Southern Premier League ever since. They were an established National League South side for several years before relegation to this level. As I say, currently in 5th place and in the playoffs, with Basingstoke Town sitting just outside in 7th. Now another interesting fact about the Avenue Stadium is that 8 Football League games were staged here when AFC Bournemouth ground shared in 2001 when they were having some work done to their pitch at the Fitness First Stadium. The pitch was being turned around. As I say, 8 games played here and 1 cup game, and among the visitors were Reading, Wigan Athletic, Bury and Oldham Athletic. So some big names played here when AFC Bournemouth ground shared at the Avenue Stadium. Okay, so that's the Tesco site where the old Dorchester Town ground stood. It was called the Avenue, and I imagine that I would be standing roughly where the main stand was, maybe a little further up the road perhaps. And as I say, they left this ground in 1990 and spent the majority of their time in the Southern League at this venue. So yeah, there we are, that's the Tesco's, about 500 yards from the current ground. Okay, so if you're coming here as a visiting fan, you've got a KFC right outside the ground here. And as you walk towards the car park, very reasonable, the car parking, it's only £2 a car, and that puts you right outside the stadium. Anyway, this is the other side of the ground, the opposite the main stand. You've got several turnstiles here. I've come down with Mark today, my good friend from Yeovil Town, and seen a few other Yeovil fans here actually, just gone into the stadium. Obviously they've got no game today, and the Southern League Premier is the highest level of football that's in operation today. Anyway, Mark, any memories of coming to the Avenue Stadium?
Obviously, when we were having the roof put on our stadium, Hewish Park, I remember coming down here, you know, for quite a few games until the roof was put back on, and sadly remember Adam Stansfield breaking his leg here. Yeah, I can remember that one, Kels. Yeah, gosh, who was the opposition? I think it might have been, was it Nuneaton Borough? But I can certainly remember that day. We had some good crowds down here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. For the period of time that we was playing our games down at Dorchester, the crowd followed us well down here.
Yep, some good memories there, and I think we played 5, 6, 7 games here before we went back to Hewish Park. But it's a lovely stadium, as I say. Thanks, Mark. And to be honest with you, worthy of a far higher level than the level they're at the moment. I would say probably get into the Football League with the facilities they've got here. Yeah, so really impressive here inside the Avenue Stadium. You've got 2 areas of covered terracing on each side of the touchline, and that's opposite the main stand. Yeah, a very impressive covered home terrace behind the goal. Beyond the other goal is open terracing. I love the way there's terracing on all 4 sides of this stadium. Yeah, look at that, what a fantastic main stand. It's elevated, it seats 500 people, the gable on top. Now that really is how to build a main stand here at the Avenue Stadium. And that's an easy claim for the home keeper. I think it's one of the Basingstoke men that's been booked, judging by the response from their supporters. Half an hour gone here at the Avenue Stadium. It's Dorchester Town 0, Basingstoke Town 0. Fair to say, Dorchester Town, the Magpies have been on top, and perhaps should be a goal ahead by now. But Basingstoke holding out and have forged forward on the break. A good number of supporters down from Basingstoke, probably 100 or so, and this could go any way. Dorchester Town 0, Basingstoke Town 0. What a great goal from Dorchester. That's given the home fans something to cheer about. A diving header, a great cross-field ball. I'm not sure who got the final touch. A fantastic diving header. Dorchester Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. Ball slung in. Keeper's got that one away, and Dorchester survive again. Basingstoke still moving forward. Dorch fairly in control. Basingstoke floating the ball in again, and Dorchester once again getting the ball away. Yeah, half time. Dorchester Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. I've been impressed by the football played by both sides. It's Dorchester Town leading by that diving header. Got Mark here. Mark, what's your thoughts on the first half?
I think Dorchester have been mainly in control of the game so far. Basingstoke come into it the last 5 to 10 minutes kind of thing, but Dorchester well on top for goal chances.
Yeah, definitely, Mark. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Could go either way. There's some nice football being played by Basingstoke, especially in the final third. But yeah, it's Dorchester that's going at the interval 1-0 ahead. Dorchester Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. Now I do like to give you some alternate views of the grounds I visit. I'm now stood on the away end, so we're going to have a look at that. It's an uncovered section of terracing, and very impressive it is too. I love the fact there's terracing, as I said earlier, on all 4 sides of the ground. So yeah, there you are. Ample crush barriers. Yeah, so this away end, the terracing runs all the way along behind the goal. Picture there's no cover really, but that's something I can hardly talk about, is it? That's yeah, great bit of terracing, and now populated by the away fans. As I say, there's about 100 down with them, and it affords a great view of the very impressive main stand at the Avenue. So anyway, if you like the vlog, Dorchester fans, Basingstoke fans, please like and subscribe. I'll tag both clubs in it, and yeah, let me know your comments on the game. Anyway, half time, Dorchester Town 1, Basingstoke Town 0. This will be another Dorchester free kick on the edge of the box. Ball swung in. And that's... Oh, that was close. That was very close. How quickly football can change. A stunned Avenue Stadium. It's Dorchester Town 1, Basingstoke Town 2. A calamitous set of events for Dorchester. I've seen the visitors score twice in 7 minutes. And the first was a shot that came off the post, seemed to wrong foot the home goalkeeper, and the visiting centre forward, I'm not quite sure who it was, tapped it into the empty net. And just a moment ago, Basingstoke took the lead. Again, the home goalkeeper wrong footed, and the ball ending up in the bottom corner. Dorchester Town 1, Basingstoke Town 2. Yeah, 10 minutes left here at the Avenue Stadium. It's Basingstoke who are controlling the game now. They have that 2-1 lead. Dorchester appear to have lost their way slightly. They can't seem to find a way to trouble the Basingstoke Town defence. A couple of occasions, on each occasion the goalkeeper has literally just collected the ball, and I can see the game slipping away from Dorchester now. To be a bit of a shame, as they played really well in the first half. And again, into the arms of the grateful Basingstoke goalkeeper. OK, we're into the dying embers of the game here at the Avenue Stadium. Dorchester throwing the proverbial kitchen sink at Basingstoke, but it's the Basingstoke supporters at the far end of the ground that are singing. They're still 2-1 ahead. Dorchester mounted a couple of attacks. The ball's coming in again here. And this could be a chance for Dorchester, but this one's it's not falling kindly. And Basingstoke get that one away. What's the referee going to give there? He's awarded a penalty. It's a penalty to Dorchester. Penalty to Dorch. Chance to rescue a point. And there's the goal. That's Dorchester Town 2, Basingstoke Town 2. And now it's the Dorch fans that are singing. Can't say you don't deserve it. Absolutely scenes here at the Avenue Stadium where Dorchester have just taken the lead. A diving header, a goal mouth melee, fantastic work on the left hand side of the box to get the ball into the area. And there was, I'm not sure who scored it, but it's Dorchester who lead 3-2 now. What a fantastic game. Dorchester 3, Basingstoke Town 2. Yeah, final score here at the Avenue Stadium. Dorchester Town 3, Basingstoke Town 2. Thoroughly good entertainment. How Dorch won that, I don't quite know. They were 2-1 behind, 5 minutes to go, and they managed to turn it round. Dorchester remain in the playoffs. Dorchester Town 3, Basingstoke Town 2. Mark, what did you find? Could you see Dorchester pulling that one out of the bag?
No, you'd have to say that midway through the second half, the game looked dead and buried, but you know, they managed to get a goal back and in the end turn the game around with, you'd have to say, a deserved victory, because the first half they were so much on top.
Yeah, absolutely, they deserved the points there. Fantastic game. What an afternoon out. Thanks, Mark.